Hello and welcome once again to Jurassic World Evolution 2 for long-awaited Dino Survival 2023. It's just, I can't even remember, when did I make this park? Did I make this park months ago, or did I make the whole thing just a couple of days ago, more or less? I think it's the latter, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I was, actually, yeah. I didn't really put much thought and effort into this. I mean, I put it on easy mode to try to get the 5-star rating, and it isn't. It's crazy. It's like, I've got all your marine stuff over here. Look at the goods. Look at that. Look at that local dinosaur appeal. Yet I put something like that down and you're not satisfied. I put down large, shops at first, but, these guys are very fussy. They keep complaining about overcrowding, and I'm not sure what I can actually do about that, because this is, like, the best you can do with the, paths. And it can't be because they're, like, there aren't enough hotels, because, I mean, hotel is 100%. Anyways, that weirdness aside, this is a very small map. It's the smallest one of the, well, I guess you could see that one with the big bay area being smaller than this, but it does have a version that's a lot bigger. I had this one in mind since, at least as far back as Dino Slam back in August. So, yeah. The general idea was to have this kind of out in the middle of nowhere kind of vibe, because it's like, yes, Dino Survival kind of fits. Anyways, the first match on the card we're gonna have, for the second time, a marine matchup, and we're gonna have Tylosaurus, who won the previous match, and they're gonna begin a new opponent making their debut appearance, because I literally only just got the DLC maybe an hour or two ago. It's like, okay, let's see if it's finally on sale, and it wasn't. I was just like, okay, whatever. At least Undertale had a bit of a price drop, because that's what I'm going to be let's playing next, so it's like, get both at the same time. I'm going to actually put it on hold for, let's play Undertale until after Dino Survival, because I want, a specific date, It's like the date that I'd be uploading the Undertale Let's Play, in the upload schedule. This will replace that until, this is completed with Dino Survival, and then Undertale can have that slot. Does that make sense? Doesn't matter. Let's begin. Gonna turn combat on after Tylosaurus makes their entrance here. Tylosaurus is a beast.
Remember when you were a kid and they told you not to eat, then go in the water? But with this predator, the Tylosaurus, if you go in the water, you're gonna get eaten. I mean, seriously, this is every sailor's nightmare come to life.
He's pretty powerful. When I've tested out, battles between marine reptiles, Tylosaurus always comes out on top. I say that, but I only really did it once. I had him in an enclosure with Carnotaurus and Mosasaurus, and he took out both of them. And, it was a Dino Slam, right? I had him face Carnotaurus, I think, and Tylosaurus won that. So, will he go on a winning streak, or will Shonisaurus, the newbie, be able to put a stop to that? This isn't the first time I'm releasing Shonisaurus, so we're not gonna get introduction properly for it. So welcome to the roster, Shonisaurus. I mean, this DLC came out quite a while ago. It's just only got around to getting it today, as I said. Because I was waiting for it to have a price drop, but it never price drops. All the other DLCs, you know, got price drops. Just not this one. Oh, they're going right for it. I mean, okay, yeah, you got hit. We could clearly see that. Wait, how does that work? Tylosaurus took more. I mean, what? Did you poke him with your snout? Is that what did damage? I mean, to be fair, I mean, look at this. He's just aggressive. Whereas, god damn it, Shonisaurus over here actually has fitness and got strong traits. Now I find weird, the Shonisaurus has, you know, such a low appeal rating considering the size of it. Meanwhile, the giant turtles, they have like 700. Everything else in the DLC pack has low appeal. It's weird. Man, I need a drink. At least it isn't a game where I have to, you know, do much with the controls. Just observe. It's like, guys, can you get on with it? You know, we got a long match card. We got 7 matches for Dino Survival this year. The whimsical music is like we're on a, you know, a boat, but it's a Shonisaurus. That's the thing fans have been demanding for this game, you know, some kind of river cruise. We'll probably never get it, but... Yeah, another reason I was waiting so long to actually, you know, put this park together for this is due to the fact that I was like, oh, maybe there'll be a DLC before, you know, late November. And that didn't end up being the case. You just got a, you know, a John Hammond statue, and that was about it. Because I was wondering if maybe I could add in some new matchups with any new DLC species, but I mean, I guess I did in the end here with this one, but it's a bit different. You know, if the next encounter between these two, you know, doesn't end in a death, then I'm going to just give the win to Shonisaurus, because he's probably going to win the fight against Tylosaurus, given their first encounter. Why is your stamina so bad? What's Tylosaurus at? Is he behind you? It's just like the sounds of underwater life. Probably pierce your ears if you were under there listening to the noises these guys make. I mean, that'd be the least of your problems, honestly. I mean, Shonisaurus, I can imagine, wouldn't really attack you unless provoked, but you know, that freaking Tylosaurus would go right for you. Be like, oh, easy dinner there. Well, not even dinner, it'd be like a little snack. So we're refusing to finish this battle. We're back to, you know, the usual with these, you know? This happens all the time. Are you gonna attack? I'd imagine he would attack if they were both aggressive, but because Tylosaurus is the only aggressive one, it's kind of a bit one-sided. Let's have a look at the other cortex while we wait for them to battle again, or, you know, he's eventually go, screw this, the battle's over. You know, you win. Giant turtles. I'm not sure if these guys can fight anything. I haven't actually checked, but I have seen, you know, videos of like someone trying to get them all to fight, and I don't think this one fights any. But look at its rating, man, it's much higher. And they get to go up on these little rocks. We got the other guy going up the rock too. We just chill. Double, triple chill. As the fence over there is kind of glitching out every time I move the camera. You're expecting this like, ah, your breath smells, I'm gonna snap your neck, because I'm a giant turkey. What's your rating? I haven't actually checked. Yeah, you barely got anything going for your rating wise there. Yeah, also the dunkster is in here, you know. That iconic giant fish. It looks like they're trying to socialize, like, wait a minute, they are, what? Well, that's interesting, so they can socialize with other species. Although, to be fair, I remember, even in the original Jurassic World Evolution, you know, sometimes the carnivores would, you know, socialize with the goats. It was really random. Fascinating. Do tell me more. I don't want to tell him shit. I want to go back in the water. Oh wait, no, it's you. You know, these rocks aren't big enough for all of us, you know. Our weight could sink this thing. And he's gone back in. It's like, don't hiss at me. Funny if he just slapped him in the face. And they're off. Let's go have a look-see at the other Shonisaurus, or, you know, just look at the, I forget what, how do you pronounce his name again? Dunk something. There's only one of them in here. You'd think for such an iconic giant fish, wait a minute, something's dead. What? Well, you could have notified me before it happens. Holy crap. Well, Shonisaurus wins. That was kind of expected after that first encounter. It's just a shame we didn't get to see the finish. Anyway, if we go all the way over here, we got the Shonisaurus in here too. The first two I released. They're having a good time knowing that their friend has a 1-win, 0-loss record in this company. So with that long-ass match out of the way, next match is going to be a triple threat cage match for the Cage Championship. Now this is another example where, you know, I was waiting for another DLC potentially, because even if, like, you know, something like Ceratosaurus or whatever eventually gets added, potentially, because people are being, you know, all over wanting that in the game, because it's kind of weird that it's not there. You know, even with that, I'd be like, yeah, let's throw him in the cage match. It's like he's not gonna break out or anything like that, he's just gonna be fodder. But that was the only possible match that dinosaurs like that could potentially win. They have no chance of winning, but they do have a slight chance. You know, like another dinosaur breaks the cage and doesn't bother to dart out, and they just wander out in the cage before anyone else. They win the match. That's the only way they can win a match in this company here, with these dinosaur matches. No other way of winning otherwise. So, get a promo from either, I guess, Qianzhousaurus, because he won the belt off of Carnotaurus back in August, Dino Slam. So, promo from him, and then we move on to the match. Qianzhousaurus, having won the Cage Championship back at Dino Slam a few months ago, what are your thoughts heading into your first title defense? Well, let me tell you this. Look at these facts. I haven't been used a lot on these cards. I had one Rumble appearance, and then when I finally show up for an actual match outside of that, I win the match. So what do you think? I'm gonna successfully defend this title. I'm gonna keep successfully defending that title. That's all there is to it. You look like a puppy or like a big dog. Hey, don't patronize me, you son of a bitch. On with the match. Did I actually use the right word there? Whatever, on with the match. Alrighty. Now for this match, you know, it's just occurred to me, we don't need a good referee for the cage match. In fact, having the good referee kind of is not so great for a cage match, because for a cage match, we want our carnivores to not like the enclosure and want to break out. That's the whole point. So, since this has two carnivores in it, I think I'm just going to leave the goat referee out of it. We have the flimsiest... Oh, actually, that's not flimsy. What the hell? How did I end up adding that? Maybe I originally made it as that type of fencing and forgot to replace it. Let's do that right now, because we want the flimsiest of fences so that they'll be able to break out. You may also have noticed and are wondering, what's up with all this here? Well, let's just, you know, put that in advance for the main event, because if you've ever watched WWE at all, I watched, you know, from late 2002 to 2006 or 7. I can't remember when I stopped watching, honestly. But, you know, the Elimination Chamber match. You got 6 wrestlers. 4 wrestlers go into, like, these chamber pod things, and they're on a timer. And, you know, 2 wrestlers start the match every couple of minutes. 1 comes out of the chamber pods, and so on and so forth. That's how that's going to work for the main event, essentially. So that's why I put that together. Anyway, let's bring out, first of all, the non-champions, the challengers for the Cage Championship. Don't think I've ever had Ankylosaurus in a cage match before. Despite their terrible record of never winning, they, you know, usually get kind of, well, they don't really get in the main event, but sometimes they do. They have some victories because of being a part of elimination tag team matches, but they always lose.
They call this the Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of walking, breathing trouble. Still, some might call it charming, amusing, delightful. Each to their own.
Now, Ankylosaurus was actually the last dinosaur eliminated in the original Dino Rumble that started all of these videos that I, you know, make for this So he's got that as an accomplishment at the very least as well. And you know how I usually have a tag team match? You know, elimination tag team match for Dino Survival. It's like I say that. It's like if you've seen previous year's versions of it, I usually do, but not for this one because we've already got 7 matches on the card, so it'd be too excessive to add in another match like that. Besides, I feel the Dino Chamber match, which is a very poorly named parody of the Elimination Chamber, you know, kind of does that anyway because it's elimination rules. The previous champion that was dethroned a couple of months ago at Dino Slam.
Nice, Carnotaurus. You could recognize this predator immediately by the horns on its head, which give it a real rock and roll appearance. Those powerful legs can get this dinosaur moving as well, so probably best to stay out of its way. This dinosaur is so metal.
So metal that he sits down and looks a little goofy, like a kangaroo. And the champion in their first reign as Cage champion. I've never really used this dinosaur that much. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know. It's never really been a dinosaur I've really used all that much. I remember when this game came out, when I first played it, I did use it a few times. But you know, there's so many other carnivores, you know. So, rarely ever find myself using this one. So now that all the competitors in the match, let's turn on combat and comfort and breakouts and all that jazz. Might as well have them as a danger to guess as well. I mean, that's interesting. I could have had that the whole time, you know. But actually, no, I would have had to have this on because there's no way to have breakouts on otherwise. So never mind. Might as well have some vehicle aggression, even though they're not going to be, you know, running into any of that. Yes, they still just have non and normal. I remember in the original they did have the option for, you know, levels of frequency, but it still seems to just be default. Wait. Normal. Something I'm forgetting here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, never mind. Comfort is on, so we're good.
The more comfortable our dinosaurs are, the more species-typical behavior they'll exhibit. This will improve our understanding of the animals.
Yeah, the statue, you know, it makes sense for it to be that size, but you know, trouble with this game is because you got such big animals in this game. When something is like on the smaller side, like these statues, it just kind of doesn't stand out as much as this. Well, actually, what do you hate about this inclusion? You hate the lack of food, well, prey, forests, and you don't like the locals. You, on the other hand, don't like the locals and the lack of prey. We're gonna get into a fight. If one of these falls in combat, then it, you know, match automatically ends as well. That's, well, actually no, it doesn't work that way for this. They've got to break out. If we had that as a rule, you know, I don't know. But Qianzhousaurus has the advantage combat-wise because they got the strong. Funny if Ankylosaurus just decided to, you know, to stop being, you know, a pacifist and just knocks out both of them. thing with Ankylosaurus is, you know, despite being a tank, I've noticed he tends to avoid fighting other dinosaurs. It's quite chill. Well, he hates his neighbors, he hates the lack of fruit and leaf. There's that. Well, they're still stuck at 70, which is annoying. I think it eventually goes down over time, but there's like a really weird delay where it stops right at, you know, 70 before going any lower. Unless it's not going to go any lower, which would be kind of a pain in the ass. Speed. How's it looking now? Still at 70, that's not great. Oh wait, wait, what? You've got 3 things to be pissed off about, but these guys only have 2 things to be pissed off about. No, actually, they have 3 things to be pissed about. How come Ankylosaurus is more angry than you two? How does that work? You got 4 things to be angry about. What's your excuse for not breaking out? What was that? You look like you're getting ready to fight. Ankylosaurus looks like they're gonna actually win a match legitimately. Like these stupid carnivores. Oh no, never mind. I'm going to bed. But no, Ankylosaurus might have a chance of winning a match on their own for the first time. Like I said, they've won matches where they're in, you know, a tag match, like an elimination rules kind of thing. They always get eliminated, but you know, they're all on the team, so they win like that. And this, you know, if Ankylosaurus pulls this off, this will be their first title win too. But yeah, while you suckers are fighting, I'm gonna bust out of here. Ooh, Carnotaurus is not looking too great. Looks like he's had a bit too much to drink. Seriously, how come you guys aren't nearly as angry as Ankylosaurus is right now? Ankylosaurus is like, look, there's not enough fruit here. I haven't even got to the leaf buffet yet. And you guys, you're obnoxious assholes. There, I said it. You guys are assholes.
This hardy ornithischian is well.
Come on, Ankylosaurus, you can do it. He's going for it.
Also allows it to quickly detect the presence of predators.
I thought it said depressed, but no, he's distressed. Probably both. Oh, sure. The flimsiest fence. That is the flimsiest fence, right? Yeah, flimsiest fence. And Ankylosaurus couldn't break it down. Like, in one shot. But these carnivores, if they did it, it would be destroyed in one hit. How does that make sense? They really nerfed Ankylosaurus. He should be a lot stronger than that. Oh, he's getting ready for a fight. The champion doesn't want you to dethrone him so quickly. But he'll let you off this one time. What a stats difference anyway. Got 47, 65. 108, 28. Yeah, the carnivores get all the, you know, strong traits. Herbivores kind of get screwed over. You have to make up for it with defense. Could you imagine if someone was... I mean, look at this guy, he's like, what was that noise? Must have been the winds. Boom! While those suckers are fighting amongst each other, Ankylosaurus wins! Your new cage champion! Congratulations. And Carnotaurus just got killed. It's like, damn it! Damn it! If I was a moment sooner and if, you know, I didn't actually have that as a rule. But, you know, if things had gone south, I would have made it so that, you know, first to get eliminated. Like, if that had been the case, you would have won, but, I mean, even if that was the case, it was a bit too late. Ankylosaurus broke out and won. Where's he gone off to? I'm still mildly angry. So that was that match. Hopefully I can get 4 matches out of this, you know, because we got 7 matches on the card. Oh god, actually the 4th match is going to be a tag match though, so that might be a bitch. Well, anyways, 3rd match, singles match for Cruiserweight Championship. Herrerasaurus, who got their title back at Dino versus Australovenator, who I recently dethroned them, so get a promo from Herrerasaurus and move on to that match. Herrerasaurus, any thoughts going into your match against Australovenator with your title on the line? Do I really need to make a comment on this? Look at me, I've dominated the scene in the Cruiserweight division. I am unstoppable, and the only reason I ever lost that title in the first place is because it was in a rumble. Dino rumbles are chaotic. One-on-one, well, that's an easy win for me. And on with the match. The damn goat referee. Actually, let's, first things first, let's put the combat on right away. Because there's only 2 competitors in this match after all. So first out, the challenger. Whoa, that moves. Ah, I've got freaking fleas already. Wait, how do I have fleas? I don't have fur. I have a freaking dinosaur. Don't even got them damn proto fellas here. Didn't even get an intro. And the champion.
Now what we have here is a Herrerasaurus. It's a carnivore and a spectacular addition to our dinosaurs. It just requires a little TLC.
This isn't a TLC match. Can you imagine that? Just like, put a bunch of chairs and tables and ladders and the dinosaurs actually used them. So like the champion gets an introduction. What is this skin? It's like from the front it looked like you were rusted or something. It's like, how can a dinosaur become rusty? But yeah, Herrerasaurus versus Australovenator. It probably taken a decade or so to actually fight, as is often the case. So, you know, let me just ramble or rather rant about something, right? As I was loading this map again, right? Accidentally loaded a different save file. And you know why that happens? Because the freaking button sensitivity in this game is ridiculous. It can't, I could assume maybe it was my controller, but no, it seems this game exclusively has this kind of thing where, you know, it's like, I'm trying to give an example. It's not. It's obviously not going to give me an example here, is it now? Yeah, you don't want to show it here now, do you, game? But this happens to me all the damn time, right? I will occasionally, you know, be like setting up stuff, like, okay, I'm gonna make something over here, but you know, yeah, something like that, and it would automatically click on the first thing that it, you know, gets on. I don't know why that happens, but that's basically what happened with when I was loading the save file, loaded the wrong save file, because it went down twice like that. It's not doing it here, but you know, sometimes I'll, you know, press down and it'll be like, it's annoying. Only seems to happen with this game. Oh, finally. It's like, okay, this rant's over, let's get to this. You're gonna circle down, so you're gonna... Ooh, Australovenator. Might be dethroning you. 75-18 versus 75-18. They're equally matched. What the hell? You know, if they don't finish each other off in the next battle, it'd basically be like if Australovenator wins the next fight they have as well, then he automatically wins. Just so we don't have to waste too much time. Well, you know, this is gonna be a long video. It's gonna take up so much hard drive space. This is why I hate recording for this. It's like, I like putting these matches together, it's just I don't like what it does to the hard drive space. These videos take up so much space. It's like currently, you know, my current ongoing Let's Plays at the moment are Silent Hill Downpour and Persona 3. And on the VN channel, it's called Dragon VN, there's Little Busters. All three of those Let's Plays, to my surprise, on average, take up less than a gigabyte. They take up like a good few hundreds of megabytes, but, you know, rarely ever get up to 1 gigabyte. I wonder what Undertale will be like. Will it be in that same category? Because it looks like, you know, the type of game that would have a lower file size from recording, because it's not as intensive visually. I hope it's, you know, that's the case, because, you know, I'd prefer if the videos don't take up a lot of space. It's like the hard drive space, man, is insane. Looks like Herrerasaurus is gonna lose. And they just lost. That was the quickest match on the card. Australovenator once again becomes Cruiserweight champion. Herrerasaurus talking shit about being, you know, better off suited in singles matches. Well, you know, the funny thing is, Herrerasaurus won the title back at Dino Slam because they were in a multi-dinosaur match. So, kind of contradicts what they said, isn't it? Or rather, what I said in their place. So, you know what this means right here? This means Australovenator is the first dinosaur to qualify for next year's Dino Rumble. Because, as I've said a few times throughout these videos over the past year, I got a plan for the Dino Rumble next year to be a bit different. I'm gonna like put together a few mini rumbles of sorts, where it'll be like picture this but bigger, with more hatcheries. Like there'll be like, for example, you know, let's see here. Oh no, not that. Herbivore. Let's go with... Wait, what's new? Like, no results found. But no, it'd be like, you know... Say, for example, sauropods and hadrosaurs and stuff like that. Basically, you would have them all jumbled together in a single match. And I said that, but actually, that's a bad example, because most of the sauropods from Jurassic, because what I want to do is, I want to do it themed, right? I have, like, you know, one card, Jurassic dinosaurs only, another card, Cretaceous dinosaurs only, and it'd be like SmackDown and Raw, right? Kind of thing, leading up to qualify. So I'll have multiple matches on each of those cards with dinosaurs from those time periods. Be like, okay, this match is for like the dinosaurs that can't fight back, for them to qualify. This is another match for the carnivores of like medium and large size, and small carnivores, and you know, herbivores that can fight back. Basically, that's my general idea at the moment. And then have like a mini one that'd be like Sunday Night Heat, but instead it'd be the Triassic. And it wouldn't really be the Triassic because, you know, it's like, because Herrerasaurus actually lost here, that would be their way of being able to qualify. They'd have to go up against Dimetrodon, which is technically Permian, but whatever, and Lystrosaurus, which should be easy pickings. It'd be like in a cage match of sorts. Also, probably gonna save the Triassic one for determining which of the small herbivores that fight back out of, you know, the Pachycephalosaurus. Even though they're from the Cretaceous, they'll be on that card to qualify. They'd be like, okay, cage match, Dracorex, Homlocephale, Sigmola, Pachycephalosaurus. Whoever breaks that first gets to go into the Rumble and get absolutely destroyed. But that's basically how I'm gonna do it. But champions automatically qualify. So Australovenator, being the Cruiserweight champion, automatically qualifies. The only other champion that can automatically qualify is the Dino champion themselves, which, you know, is currently Indominus Rex. But if they lose in the main event, whoever wins the title will automatically qualify for the Dino Rumble next year. Honestly, I felt like that Rumble that just went on was probably longer than the match itself. Let's try to get one more match in. It's going to be a tag team match for the tag team titles. So we're going to get a promo from Ceratosaurus Majungasaurus, and then we'll move on to that. Or maybe, actually, you know, it's been a while since I've done Suchomimus, because the challenges are going to be Baryonyx and Suchomimus. So, yeah, promo from Suchomimus, why not? On with that. Suchomimus, what are your thoughts heading into this tag team match for the tag titles? Look, I've been in this company longer than most other dinosaurs, and I have yet to win a championship, and I'm tired of this. I deserve a championship. Me and Baryonyx are gonna be tag team champions at the end of this. It's finally my time, damn it. And that is that. On to the match. And let's just get this up. Get this started, shall we? I have the challengers enter. As one of the challengers still in the dressing room. Just picture that. Suchomimus trying to put on clothes in the back. Just like, yet I haven't got the tights on yet. But one of the first challengers here, Baryonyx, and his tag team partner, who took a little while to incubate. They get no introduction at all. They're just here. And the champions, who surprisingly are still champions. God damn it. I hate when it does that. Stupid thing. It wasn't a microphone, it was a charger. Well, here's one of the half of the tag team champions, Ceratosaurus. Gets no introduction because there's already Ceratosaurus on this island. And it is an island this time around, so his tag team partner who they don't get along with each other. Yet they were able to dethrone the Albertosaurus duo.
It's dinosaurs like this, the Majungasaurus, that can really be a handful. It's short, stocky, and lives for the hunt. This is also one of the only dinosaurs we know of that may have engaged in cannibalistic behavior. Nothing like having your friends over for dinner.
And I wouldn't be surprised if most, if not all, carnivorous dinosaurs were like that, honestly. You know, you take what you got, what you can get. Like, we're on hard times, Bill. Sorry, we're gonna have to kill you and eat your corpse. It's like, not if I do the same back at you, Burst. So let's the match begin. But yeah, it's surprising, you know. Ceratosaurus and Majungasaurus have had an on and off again tag team, you know. They hate each other, but you know, they surprisingly had success. They even defeated, you know, the Albertosaurus duo, so that's why the Albertosaurus duo aren't re-challenging right here for, you know, the tag championships like they often tend to do, because they had the longest reign of champions. Now, what we got here? We got Suchomimus up against Majungasaurus. Majungasaurus is a feisty little bastard. Suchomimus, he's tired of this. He's only won one match in his entire career, and he's been here since the start. Sort of. He wasn't actually in the first Dino Rumble, I don't think. I can't remember right. The only match he won was against Tylosaurus, I think, at the first Dino Mania I put together, so he's not got a good record, you know, in terms of wins and losses. Baryonyx has done considerably better, but that's because they were in the cage match division for so long. Anytime they get into the main event, they kind of blow it. But can they succeed? I was also thinking, you know, if all else fails and, you know, Baryonyx and Suchomimus have falling out, I might, you know, just like put up the original Jurassic World Evolution so that the two can fight each other. Because they don't fight each other in this game. And Baryonyx defeats Ceratosaurus.
Fights among the animals are bound to happen. Evolution is about it is part of what we must accept if we are ever to truly understand the dinosaurs.
Ceratosaurus is clearly the weak link on the champion side, unsurprisingly, I guess. And he's bigger than everyone else in this match, but you know, he is oversized, but he's an early game carnivore, so he's not going to have the best stats. I think every dinosaur in this match has the fit gene, and basically that's about the biggest boost they get. No strong or defense traits, just fitness. Really, this is just a giant gym. They're all trying to outcompete each other and who's got the best physique. Or who can last the longest in a match. Damn, an hour, 3 minutes. Like, I'm not gonna record the whole card today, this is just gonna be the first half of it. Because, you know, I don't have enough hard drive space for all of it at this rate, you know. But, you know, the second half of the card, I assume the main event's gonna be a clusterfuck, but, you know, the matches before it should be pretty straightforward, because they're just, you know, straight up single matches. Coach referee, long time no see. Oh, tag team partners don't get along. Dinosaur's like, I can do this myself. Get out of here, Spinosaurus. And she basically did that. It's like, yeah, it's basically a handicap match now. You took out your tag team partner. But honestly, I can imagine Majungasaurus still pulling off a win unless Baryonyx and Suchomimus work as a team to weaken Majungasaurus so that the other tag team partner can then come in for the kill. But unfortunately, it doesn't quite work that way in this game. It's like by the time they get into another fight, they'll be fully healed. Eating the corpse? The corpse of his fallen tag team partner. Fallen at its own teeth, I guess. Man, this match has got to be longer than I thought. I knew this one would be a pain in the ass. Tag team matches are always long. Single matches, with a few exceptions, tend to be the quicker matches. Like, I remember that Tyrannosaurus versus Dinosaurus match I put together. Was it at Dino Slam? I can't remember. That one went on for frickin' ages. They didn't even fight for the longest time. It's ridiculous. What lack of space? What more space could you possibly want? You going for another round? Dinosaurus, despite being the scrappy dude here, in terms of size, is pretty powerful. If Suchomimus can weaken him enough for Baryonyx to come in to kill, then that'd be, ideal, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Wisely backs down. Barely did anything. Come on, Baryonyx. If you fight the Majungasaurus while he's like, he's not even, down to half health. But if you fought him before, he recovers all his health, you could win this thing, man. He's already at 69. Now he's at 70. 71. Yeah, they don't stand a chance because they just don't fight each other frequently enough. The Majungasaurus has got this in the bag. We gonna see any fighting or what? He's close to freaking... Oh my god, Suchomimus, you idiot. You should have let Baryonyx take this fight, you're gonna lose. Suchomimus always losing. The ultimate jobber. At least he wisely knows when to back down. Damn, he was close to death. Baryonyx now would be an ideal time to... Oh, actually, didn't do much damage. What's Baryonyx attack compared? 75... Wait, 75 or 79? 79. Yeah, he even has the defense advantage. No wonder why you guys getting your asses kicked. Wait, did that say 85 or 65? If it's 85, then how come you weren't doing much damage? Doesn't make sense. Sure, his defense is better, but not by that much. Majungasaurus is a menace. As John Hammond and his clone watch on, the exciting, thrilling matchup between two tag teams. Except one of the tag team partners is knocked out by the other tag team partner, which that's beside the spots. Is Baryonyx gonna do anything, or are they gonna just pull an Ankylosaurus and just be like, yeah, I'm staying out of this one? Well, this is going nowhere. Come on. You got full health. They just don't stand a chance. Ceratosaurus, their corpse is gone. That's how long it's been. It's rotted away into nothing. Whoever wins the next encounter wins. Screw it. This is just taking way too long. I mean, Majungasaurus has got this in the bag. I don't expect to get a response to this, but who would you like to see take on the tag team champions next? What team? What two dinosaurs should tag up the challenge? So long as, you know, they're, not champions themselves. Suchomimus seems to be the only one who cares about fighting these. They're both at full health, but it's not gonna really respond to anything. Ow! And Majungasaurus wins that encounter. Congratulations! And still tag team champions Majungasaurus and Ceratosaurus. Who Majungasaurus knocked out earlier in the match, so it didn't count as a loss. So yeah, let's look over the roster. Who knows, maybe there'll be more dinosaurs by the time we get to... Well, it probably will be, because, the Dino Rumble, is not going to have the tag titles on the line or anything, so, it'll be Dino Mania next year, so like April or whatever. So there'll be probably maybe more DLC by that point, but, choose anyone from this roster, any two dinosaurs, put them together if you want to be the next challengers for the tag team, championship at some point. Maybe. Otherwise, I'll just, I don't know. I don't know who will challenge next, because, Suchomimus and Baryonyx, they've lost yet again, so they don't get a rematch. And, the Herrerasaurus duo, they could come back into this, but I don't know. It's kind of getting a bit stale with those two constantly hogging up the tag team division. Maybe they can finally, get a singles title going or something, That's gonna do for the first half of Dino Survival. What you have to look forward to in the next half is a single match between Spinosaurus and T-Rex. So either T-Rex will finally redeem themselves and win a match for the first time ever, or they will just get destroyed. And the match after that will be yet another open challenge from the Laurasia champion Scorpios Rex, which will have a mystery opponent, which has been kind of a reoccurring thing since Scorpios Rex got the title a few pay-per-views ago. Call them pay-per-views, but you know, it's not really because nobody pays for them. It's just kind of a parody, basically. That's all it was. And then the main event will be the Dino Chamber match for the Dino Championship, which will see Indominus defend their title against Acrocanthosaurus, Carnotaurus, Stegosaurus, Triceratops, and Herrerasaurus. That's quite the matchup. Wait, what's going on here? Are you gonna finish him off anyway? It's like, yeah. We're gonna get an official knock. Was he gonna back down again? Looks like he's going down. Maybe. How little damage Suchomimus does is ridiculous. That sound is like freaking hot. It's like Suchomimus is like, yeah, I know when to cut my losses. Screw this shit. But yeah, that'll be the rest of the card in the next part, which I'll record for at some point, just not right now because it takes up too much hard drive space. So, hope you enjoyed this first half and look forward to the next half. Peace out for now. Well, I guess in this case I can say that. It's like, yeah. So see you next time, viewers. See you next time.